whatever, this is my issue with Gabbie Hanna, like, that's it. Just for the record, and I'm not gonna throw anyone else under the bus, a lot of people don't like her. Low-key, behind the scenes, a lot of people don't like her.
Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today, oh my goodness, I feel like today's gonna be a really busy day where I'm posting a lot because there is so much tea to cover. Like seriously, there is so much tea. So first of all, we are going to start off by talking about Trisha Paytas and Gabbie Hanna. Last night, Trisha made a video where she talked about why she doesn't trust Gabbie Hanna. And it was this whole thing. So I'm going to have to use code words because basically we're talking about something that's not very appropriate. What happened was Trisha was starting to see Jason. In the beginning of their relationship, like they were like a secret and they were just hanging out all the time. And Gabbie, who used to really be involved in the vlog squad, she murmured something. I don't know, she texted something to Jason, but she said, "Hey, I heard this girl has the herp." Basically. I'm sure Jason went to Trisha and was like, "Hey, like, I heard you had the herp and I don't want the herp, so what's the tea?" And honestly, you know, Trisha is very open about, you know, what she does in her private time. She has her Snapchat and her open fans and her reviews that she does. She is just very open with everything that she does, and she's an open book. She's talked about why she can't have children. The only thing that she's ever had was something that ends with media. You know, I feel like if she had it, she would be open about it. And she said in this video, if she had the herp, she would talk about it on her channel. She would be open about it. Gabbie's defense is that she was looking out for a friend. And I get that. I totally get wanting to help out a friend, but I don't believe that's what happened here. And that's not what Trisha thinks happened here. And that's not what a lot of people think happened here. I think if one of your friends starts to see Trisha Paytas, they would be a little bit like, "Oh my god, what? Like, I've heard so much about her." And that's not looking out for a friend. That's like being kind of catty and gossipy and like making assumptions based on the content that Trisha makes. Right now, Gabbie Hanna is defending herself on Instagram stories. She is putting out receipts saying that, you know, she was only trying to look out for Jason by making sure he didn't get the herp. And on one hand, like, I totally get that. I think she was wanting to be like, "Jason, don't be with her." But not because she thought Trisha had the herp. I think she just didn't want Jason to be with Trisha because she didn't like Trisha's content. I think she just like assumed, not even like assumed Trisha had something, but was just kind of putting that out there as like "Oh, I heard she has the herp," you know, like being super catty and gossipy. And I don't think she actually had like factual evidence. She said that a very close friend of Trisha's told her this, but Trisha has denied it. She says the name friend.
Girl, if you have them receipts, if you have all these people who tell you to talk, let me hear. Let me say some names. I'm saying names right now. I said Gabbie DeMartino. I said you. Like, say some names, because you keep saying a close friend. Like, I don't have close friends. What are you, like,
I think that if Gabbie Hanna really did hear it from one of Trisha's close friends, she would 100% have just put them on blast to save herself. And she didn't do that.
All I'm saying is I've been being painted as a villain for a year, 2 years, I don't know how long, because I knew somebody was with someone who I wasn't close with her. I was close with him, and I heard that she had an incurable STD. He told me with her. I literally said, "Hey, this person I've heard has this incurable STD, and if you're going to continue, ask her about it. Don't know if it's true. A close friend of hers told me. That's all I know. Be careful. Keep an eye out."
So this is a tricky situation. I really just feel like Gabbie heard that Jason was with somebody and she was probably like, "Ew, like, that girl, I heard she has the hurt. Just out of nowhere, you know, finding negativity in the air for no reason. Because truthfully, even if you don't like Trisha, you don't like her content, you don't like how open she is, you can't just go around and say people have the hurt. I know people have had their issues with Gabbie Hanna or have had drama with her, but she hasn't been very relevant in the drama channel world. Most of the tea that I've ever heard about her was because of David and Liza and the friendships that ended basically because she was like jealous. That is the only thing that I know about Gabbie Hanna. Other than, you know, seeing a few of her videos and watching her music videos, she isn't really in YouTube drama all that much. I feel as though she's just one of those girls that says something to say something when they hear about it. So it's a pretty terrible situation. I totally understand why Trisha wouldn't like Gabbie after making a comment like that. Like, that's not very nice, especially if it's not true. The part where it gets crazy is that they started releasing text messages of each other. And on one side, Trisha is saying, please don't talk to me. And then the other side, Gabbie is like trying to be there for her. It's weird, guys. It is so weird. I feel like because of the whole Vlog Squad stories that I've heard about Gabbie Hanna like not really being in the Vlog Squad anymore, I feel like when Trisha also experienced getting kicked out of the Vlog Squad, that Gabbie like tried to reach out to her and Trisha just didn't want to hear it, especially after the whole herp comment. Trisha does seem like she could have some good in her despite some of the recent content and trolling that she's been doing. I feel like because Gabbie was no longer in the Vlog Squad and then Trisha got kicked out of the Vlog Squad after her breakup with Jason, I feel like Gabbie tried to reach out to her and kind of comfort her through that and say like, I know exactly what you're going through, I've been there, and try to be there for her. I feel like while Trisha was dating Jason, she felt as though she was going to be nice to Gabbie because she was a Vlog Squad member and she was going to let her comments slide. But I feel like once they were both out of the Vlog Squad and Trisha was no longer obligated to be nice to anyone that was a former member, I feel as though Trisha was like, I'm done with you. Do not talk to me. In the video, Trisha tried to make it seem like Gabbie was stalking her and just kept talking to her and like was annoying. And I was like, if you don't like that, why don't you just block her number? But as Gabbie has revealed in her receipts, Trisha was the one that actually invited Gabbie to her birthday. So I'm not too sure about anything other than these two do not like each other and they are both calling each other out. Gabbie tried like 0% to even cover up who this was about. At first she was being really vague and then all of a sudden she was like, F it, I'm going to put Trisha Paytas contact like on full screen. It was, I don't know, guys. This whole situation is so crazy. Trisha was so angry in her video, like so angry. She was yelling. She had so much rage within her.
I actually don't even know the girl. I don't know her. I've met her on 2 occasions for seconds. Like I've talked to her for seconds.
And the way that this drama even transpired again was because Trisha, if you didn't know, she was hanging out with a different Gabbie. If you guys don't know her, it's the Gabbie that is the twin and she looks and wants to be Ariana Grande. So they were hanging out together and Gabbie Hannah texted Gabbie that looks like Ariana Grande and was like, is Trisha talking about me? And Gabbie, Ariana Grande Gabbie, was like, yeah, she says you don't like her. And that's, I guess, what transpired, like a whole slew of drama behind the scenes. I do think it's like weird to ask somebody if like someone else is talking about you. I feel like if you have to ask that, you shouldn't be friends with the person that you're suspicious of, but that's just me. It seems as though, you know, Gabbie knew Trisha didn't like her. Gabbie knew that Trisha might have talked badly about her over the weekend, but it is just confusing to me as to why they keep each other in their lives if they are both so toxic and do not like each other. Like, clearly Gabbie doesn't trust Trisha, and clearly Trisha doesn't like Gabbie. The crazy part to me is, like, how did Gabbie sense Trisha was talking poorly about her in order to, like, ask the other Gabbie about it? I feel like maybe they must have been in some other drama, because if Trisha says she's only talked to Gabbie 2 times in her life and has begged her to stop talking to her, why was she even bringing her up? Like, there has to have been something that recently happened between the two of them that Trisha wanted to talk about Gabbie and why she doesn't like her, and Gabbie knew to ask if Trisha was talking about her. Like, there's something else to this that we don't know about, and they are obviously keeping to themselves about. So I guess that is that on that. Anyways, guys, this whole thing is just like a mess, a messy mess. And we have a lot more drama to cover in the Sunday special, which we will get to later in the day. Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.